Drunk Zombie Talk.
Yeah.
I'm already halfway there. What we're gonna explain is what Drunk Zombie Talk is all about. And what we do is we just get on here, we make drinks, and we'll do a different drink every week. And you just drink with us, or wanna just drink by yourself. I mean, whatever you prefer, it's cool. It's gonna be broadcast every Sunday at 7 p.m. I know it's an hour before Walking Dead, so you guys get to check us out before Walking Dead. But I mean, we're not even gonna hold no bars to that because Walking Dead is just badass, anyways. And we're just kind of doing this for fun. Not much. I mean, you can say for most people that would just sit there and talk around this bullshit. But we actually went ahead and put the effort to go ahead and make this. And this is Drunk Zombie Talk. All we're gonna do is talk about zombies. From scenarios to weapons to I don't know, just zombies. Yeah. Everything's zombies. I mean, everything's zombies. Yeah, from the way we want to kill them, from the way we want to just punch them in the fucking face, or just
everything from zombies to drinks to Walking Dead. And a big thing about the show is we really want to get feedback. So if you got some ideas for us about stuff we could talk about that you might want us to talk about, or kind of put your little comments on there. You can hate us, you can love us, you can do whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got a Facebook site right now. We're just starting off slow, but we got a Facebook site, and it is Drunk Zombie Talk. It's at facebook.com/Drunk Zombie Talk. Come on there, like us, and just tell your friends about us. I mean, we usually will have a poll for just some random question that we pick up, and we just think it's kind of just what everybody wants to answer to. And then when Walking Dead starts, we'll start doing a poll for Walking Dead, and it's just some kind of little poll thing. I mean,
we'll have a zombie kill of the week votes.
We'll
have might have some we might even get to do a little bit of character polls to see how everybody feels about voting for your favorite characters.
Definitely character
things
polls.
Like that, because I got a lot to say about some of the characters. You know what I mean?
Andrew.
But like I said, you got drinks, you got drink ideas that you want to see us try, or that you just want to put out there that you made up. Go ahead and throw it on the YouTube, throw it on the Facebook, man. Hit us up. Like, we want to be real. We want to be real in touch with our viewers and feedback, and giving them feedback. So no comment will go unseen.
It just takes in consideration, but we might not put it on air. But I mean, we'll read it, and we might tell you it's like, oh, that's a good idea and stuff. But I mean, it just depends on how well the comment is prepared. But we're going to just go ahead and interrupt that whole conversation. This is the #1 zombie killer. This is the awesome, pretty pineapple princess. She's every cat owner's dream. She likes alcohol, but she just doesn't know it yet. Well, speaking of, good idea, Pineapple. We're going to go to the alcohol selection. Tonight we are drinking White Russians. Da-da-da!
My favorite drink.
Always. I mean, if you're going to kill some zombies, you might as well have a White Russian before the world ends, right? Yeah. I mean, everybody wants that one. So, what you do is, well, actually, I'm
actually about to pour me up right now. You take some vodka. I usually like to spend about $15, $16 on a liter, or $12 on some. Just your favorite vodka, smooth one.
You gotta stock up a little bit. Just in case for the morning after.
And I actually got a glass that actually has the ingredients and how much to put in there. You put 2 parts vodka. Get you some coffee liquor. A lot of people, you're supposed to use Kahlua. You're supposed to use Kahlua, but I don't see myself spending $20 for a liqueur that I'm only gonna use for one drink that I don't drink all the time. Well, like I said, you put your 2 parts vodka, 1 part coffee liquor or Kahlua, and then
we go with off-brand. It's cheaper and it's just as good.
It tastes just the same.
It's just as good.
And then you put you a little 1 part half and half. I usually put a little bit more in mine, just because I do, actually, because I don't like my stuff to be real strong when I drink it. Usually, you can put ice cubes in there. I usually put 1 or 2 ice cubes in there, depending on how cold the liquor is. But you might not like ice. I know a lot of people think it waters it down, but that's basically it. And it really comes out like if you like the Starbucks drinks that they sell at convenience stores.
I should go get a stir.
Yeah,
I completely forgot about it. My bad.
If you like Starbucks drinks that they sell in convenience stores, it tastes like one of those, except it's alcohol. And if you make it just right, it tastes just like one of those. I really love them. I mean, I'm not a big coffee fan, but cold coffee I love. Like I said, it only takes about, what would you say? It takes about
altogether
about $20 to get all of this. So it's
about 24, and it makes a damn good night.
Yeah, I mean, you and whoever, you and a couple people, you and 2 or 3 people drink White Russians all night out of finish a 5th of vodka, and you'll be feeling pretty good. So it's really relatively cheap drink if you want to drink mixed drinks and still have a good quality of drink. If I were you, I'd get a bigger thing of half and half, because depending on who you're drinking with, you will go through half and half real quick.
Very much so. I don't know how many times we've had to go on a run because we have lost so much half and half out of trying to make these drinks right, and then we have the beginners come in and they just use way more half and half, and it becomes like a Caucasian White Russian, and you can't really do that. Or you can do it like me. Sometimes I'll make black commies, and black commies are pretty much just a little bit more coffee liquor, just like more darker. You use less. Half and half, and more coffee liquor, and it's sweeter. It's sweeter. Not too many people like black commies, but
no, I can't. I can't drink them.
I've learned to taste my vodka a lot more than the coffee liquor, and it's.
And another thing about still on the drinks is when you get one of these, coffee liquor. And if you're familiar with coffee liquor, you know what that is. You get one of these, and you're not going to use as much because it's thick and it's real sweet. So you ain't going to use as much. So you can get a bottle of that, and it'll last you. It'll last you for a long time. So like next time, say you want to make them 2 weekends down the road, all you have to get is more half and half and vodka. So I mean I like getting them. I mean
yeah. I mean it's if you're a coffee drinker too, you can just off one day and you make coffee. You put it actually in chocolate milk. Actually, it's actually pretty good in chocolate milk.
Yeah, it's a pretty good excuse for an alcoholic early in the morning.
Yeah, if you want to be an alcoholic.
Early in the morning.
Alcoholics are quitters because alcoholics go to AA meetings. I'm sorry guys, but you guys are quitters. Drunks don't do anything like that. We just say, fuck it, we're gonna drink.
Yeah, bills come before alcohol.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it right there. Cost of living. And that won't happen in the ZA, which we're going to get back to. We're already done with our drinking segment. Okay, we're drinking White Russians. Now we're on our big topic, our zombie apocalypse thing. Okay, now I put up a poll on Facebook, and I asked a certain question, and it said, what would you do in the zombie apocalypse when if your children were to turn? And I had well, it wasn't a big, substantial vote, but I actually had a couple of people vote for it, and let's see, I think it was 5 voted for if your children became infected. Okay, well, hold on, here's the answers. If your children became infected, what would you do? How would you assess the situation? First one was stay with them and kill them after they changed. The second one was stay with them and die. Third one was shoot them in the head instantly and go in a horde, zombie horde, guns blazing. Fourth one was
have a Twix break.
Oh yeah, eat a Twix and have a Twix break and decide. Well, for some odd reason nobody voted for that one. Everybody, I have 5 out of the 6 votes so far vote for stay with them and kill them after they changed. And I'm going to go ahead and flat out say that yours truly right over here.
DJ Chocolate Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder. We forgot to do our names, man.
In case you didn't know, DJ Chocolate Thunder.
And I'm Rabbit. And DJ Chocolate Thunder here voted for, what was it? No, what'd you vote for?
I voted for Keep 'Em With Me.
Oh yeah. There's another one. It was keep him with him, keep him with you even after they change. And he voted for that one. That was the 5th one. That was the one I couldn't remember.
So if you're a Walking Dead fan, I basically voted for Michonne style. You know, I figured, hey, I love these kids. Why not have them work for me in the ZA?
But he still rather have a Twix break too.
Yeah, and then I said I'm gonna take a Twix break after that because I blend into the crowd. But I don't know if I'll be able to, sit there and watch my kids go through the fever and suffer and sweat and
it'd be horrible.
And then at the end of it, when they're trying to eat you alive, have to put them out of their misery. So I think it'd be much more humane to just cut the arms off, cut the jaw off, chain them up, walk them around town.
Let me ask you a question though.
Strut them a little bit.
When they start to get the fever and when they change, what do you think? Like, do they think? Do you think that they actually are not themselves anymore, or do you they just? I mean, they go into animal instinct, of course. But I mean, would you think that you would still have that feeling that there's something inside of them that you can touch that maybe make them, be trained as a house pet,
What's the name of that new movie that's coming out?
Dead Bodies or something like that. Yeah. That heart-beating zombie, that one that is a zombie and he'd never been in that certain part of the mall.
Everybody knows the classical.
But why does he have to be such an emo? I mean, why does he have to be an emo zombie?
Anyway.
Get rid of the haircut. Make him a bald fucking zombie. Throw a fucking toupee on him. I would like that better.
Anyway, like I was saying, if you know anything about the classic scenario for zombies, it just happens. It's like, like in Walking Dead, it was an airborne disease. It just happened. As far as I see it, if the whole world's going to shit and zombies are walking around trying to eat people alive, I have no problem with killing my neighbor. I mean, anything I have to do to keep myself alive, I'm a realist. Instinctively, you want to protect yourself
instinctively. I mean, you got it's called the will to survive. I mean, it goes back to the animal kingdom. They're going into their animal characteristics of just eat and kill. And whereas you're going into the animal instinct of kill and survive.
And you can hope for the best. You can be like Dale and end up, if you watch The Walking Dead, you can end up getting your. You can end up getting your stomach ripped out. Then even end up you can end up not even getting bit, just getting your stomach ripped out by a half dead flesh addict. So you can be that way, but I'd much rather see my blade sever the head of a zombie than.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that. I mean,
we have a Dale fan. We have a Dale fan over here.
I am a Dale fan,
who is devastated by his death.
He's the Yoda of the group.
He was annoying.
If you people don't think that Dale was the Yoda of the group, he was the voice of reason in the Hatfields and McCoys. If you just understand that one. He was the one that was trying to keep humanity there. Like, everybody else knew the world was fucked. Okay, and he was the only one that was trying to keep it together. Even though he knew the world was fucked, he was the only person in that whole group that would sit there and just be like, man, I'm still going to wash my hands before dinner, and like, if there's somebody that's going to come up and approach me, I'm going to take him in, just be like, hey, you want my help kind of thing.
But the thing about it is the man took it too far.
He was fucking 70 years old or some shit, man. He was old.
Hey, okay, I didn't ask you a question.
He was old, man. He's old school.
I wasn't asking you a question. I was making a statement. He took it too far. Like with the kid that they brought in and locked up in the barn. I mean, I can kind of understand that, but in that situation, you know the man that's trying to kill you. I mean, no matter whether you was forced to do it or not,
He didn't know. He only knew that the kid was trying to kill them.
Trying to kill them, boy, you know what I mean. But like I said, it's either kill or be killed. If I had somebody, to talk me down, I would have left them out in the middle of nowhere
Like Rick doesn't shame so many times.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but I wouldn't have fought the dude I went out there with. But I would have left him there. But
okay, I agree. I will agree with that.
At some point, you just gotta
cut off your standards.
The world is so fucked up. You don't have to be on that. You don't have to sink down below it, but you gotta look in the eye and see it for what it is and adapt to the situation, man. I mean, that's if you want to survive. That's how I feel about it, at least.
I can understand that. I still like his take on everything. I mean, he's still holding on to that piece, that one piece that I know that when the
he's definitely holding on to the piece now. In the pearly gates.
You man. That dude was bad. It was bad. Okay.
I mean,
Would you sit on top of an RV all day in the hot sun watching for zombies?
I'd probably be out there.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and throw this situation in there. Just for fun. Would you or would you not throw a screwdriver to Andrea being attacked by zombies?
Man, that's a good question. That's a very good question.
Would you actually cut open that screen to drop her a screwdriver so she could stab that zombie in the head?
Being me, instincts. Honestly, I would have gave it to her. And he asked me that question because if you know me, DJ Chocolate Thunder.
Well, we're Andrea haters.
And I'm not a DJ. We don't like Andrea.
No.
I think that's one of the worst characters on the show. She's just a whore.
First worst character on the show.
She's a whore, and she's just a stupid, ignorant, weak-minded bitch.
Oh, and if you want to give feedback on Andrea, by all means,
anything
we will actually have like an Andrea hate list. Just put down your name on your username on Facebook, and then just put whatever comment you want to, and we will read it off on the show, and it will go all over YouTube. We want this to go spread like wildfire, okay?
Yeah. Anything you got to say about anything we say on the show, just go ahead and put it on there. Like I said, you ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta like us. You can say whatever you want. If you're taking the time to type, then we're doing something right.